Listen. We must all, give me a moment, because I seem to be lacking any kind of brain cells today. I'm a little bit late. Don't blame me. Blame, I don't know. I will inform you all I'm dreading this stream. Because I know that I'm going to be worse than usual today. But yeah, welcome in. Welcome to the absolute madhouse that is my beloved Treppy streaming. Let's get in here and see what we're doing ping-wise. We're in Hess, as far as I'm aware, so we should be fine. But if not, we blame Fidek. Fidek is the cause of all problems. I would know. I'm leaving the background music on for a bit because I very much sound like I'm dying today. Which, I mean, wouldn't be far from the truth, would it? I'm still trying to figure out how to work my new setup. We've gone from trying to balance my phone on a combination of my keyboard and my audio interface. Now it's on a box of batteries. So, I'm hoping that that's maybe going to be a little bit more balanced for me. But you never know. I probably should just, like, give up and just buy a phone stand. But I'm all here for being a cheapskate. Because I'm a broke bitch. As is but my favourite hobby. What was I gonna say? In other news, I will inform you my gameplay is gonna be absolutely fucking shocking today. Why, you may ask? I sort of kind of jolted the hell out of my hand yesterday while I was out. To give you a bit of a mental image, I obviously have a wheelchair that's self-propelled, so I push myself. And I met the unfortunate fate of getting my hand stuck between the wheelchair wheel and a big wall. A big concrete wall. Crush. Bang. Hand hurty. But, you know, I'm hoping it shouldn't cause me too much issues. It's, like, it's weird to explain, but it's like, I can't touch half of my palm, and I can't, like, touch 2 of my fingers, but if I don't mess with those, I'm fine. And it's the ring and pinky finger, so if I just use my controller, big brain, I'll be fine. Second I touch it though, whee! I just jump back in pure shock. It's lovely, isn't it? It'll be fine, it'll heal in a couple of days. I have a tendency to do this sort of thing. You're my favourite YouTuber, thank you. You see, it's crazy to me that, like, I'm actually people's favourite, because I don't know, I'm really, like, a small content creator, so it makes me, like, really happy that I am the person that takes that cake rather than somebody that's, like, you know, more professional, because I'm just a dumbass, like, I'm just a dumbass in my nan's attic, yapping away. Like, that is the extent of my channel to a T, really. Wow, look at that build. Look at that. Look at that build. Oh, my volume feels low. Hello. Being the fork man that you are, how many forks is too many forks? Answer honestly, I won't judge. What am I running build-wise? We can deal with that. Dark Hold. How do you, so my model was commissioned by the, very lovely Kit. Kit was the person that made the art and rigged this model. Their link is in the description below, as you can see. That's their information thing. It should have, like, contact information and stuff if you're wanting to go and commission your own. But yeah, I had somebody else make it for me. It was my birthday present to myself, actually, so I will cut the background music out now, because I know we're going to end up in... Oh, I don't remember how blob works. I know, I was like, oh, let's try, Folks or forks? Forks. How many forks is too many forks? I'm scared. I don't remember how this functions too well. Slime puddles. Okay, slime puddles chop my arm off, go bing bang bong. Spy, and that's the big map of Doom 1. So I have realised I do kind of look like very fluorescent in the skin. It does quite obstruct your screen though, doesn't it? Oh, goodness. This is not great. V's currently making popcorn. What are you talking about? Is that to do with, like, is my background making noise? Do I need to fix something? What have I broke? What did I break? What did I do this time? Nobody is back here, are they? Oh, it's already done. Is there only one person? Ah. It's not very good, is it? It's night for me and I'm tired. No worries, it's I know that my streams can be a little bit different for everybody in terms of time zones. It's currently like 6 PM for me, you see, so yeah, I mean, maybe once like I'm feeling a little better, I'm sure I can maybe try and do some like split streams as I kind of mentioned in the Discord. But it's a case of when I feel more up to it. Game looks cool and actually kind of scary. It is, it's really cool, honestly. I just very much struggle to lock back in because my brain is fried constantly. I'm just absolutely terrible at this sort of thing. I'm notorious for being absolutely terrible at these kind of games. As much as I do love horror with all my heart, I'm really bad. Did everyone just leave this server? Like, did everyone see me show up and just think, I'm dipping? Okay, hold on. We'll go somewhere else. We'll go here. This is Netherlands, I think, which should still be good ping for me, hopefully. If I'm correct, let's have a gander, shall we? Yeah, look at that, that's alright. Let's go hop in, why not? I know that I'm gonna be worse than usual at this today, but I'm hoping that I can just get away with it. This looks done, yeah, that's done. Oh, everybody is pretty low. Okay. Keep a medkit on me, that's fine. There we go. But yeah, no, Treppy is something that I've been doing for like a long, long time now. I'm sure anybody that's been in the original like Treppy community can tell you back when I was like... I was doing Treppy content like last year. I was doing, God, Treppy's been something I've actually covered for so like long now that I feel like I'm old. But no, it holds a special place in my heart, being one of the places that I kind of started out. As a European, I can say EU ping means good ping. Me too. I am too a European. A lot of people don't think I am. A lot of people, for some reason, a lot of people presume that I'm an American, but I'm not. I am European. I'm British, obviously, as you might be able to hear. But that means that I am often searching for servers like Paris, the UK, like Germany, and like the Netherlands. And I swear, I can never find any of them sometimes. The bane of my existence is trying to find some of those servers. They just hide from me. It's okay. All is well that ends well. Was that It's like £5. Hey, why are you bald? I'm not bald! You say this every stream! It's always the same. I'm not bald. You're bald. You're projecting. It's okay, twin. It's okay. We accept you in all your boldness and your terrible Fortnite skills. Did the stream start? It's still saying waiting for me. It did. If it's not started on your end, then I think it's actually just like... Somebody told Fidek in the chat to reboot, like reload the page. Oh wow, hello. Here you go, twin. La-di-da-di-da. But yeah, I've absolutely... what's this game called? It's called Trepidation. It's a 1v9 asymmetrical on Roblox. It's very, very lovely. Holds a special place in my heart. It's, really good game, actually. I might be biased. I've been doing YouTube content on it for, like, well over a year. But it's very much special. Made by one person as well. Which I also think is really impressive, personally. Because, like, one person doing all this. It's the same with Run and Slash. Run and Slash is also really impressive. How anybody does like this on their own, I don't know. I wouldn't have the brain power. I barely have the brain power to stream, I'm gonna be so for real. I think Uzi drew like half of the perk icons, I just think some of them are awaiting redrawing as far as I am aware. Honestly though, if he got like an artist, somebody could probably like whip up an entire new set in like a week. If he went and just like dropped like $10 on it. A peak drawn icon to Uzi, how could he? Somebody get Uzi an actual artist. Can we get Uzi an actual like artist for the game, please? Who I gotta pay? Who am I paying? What are we doing? Skill checks to Concentrated Man. What if I just go and redraw all the icons myself? What if I just go and do that? You know, I actually would, but I can't draw for, like, to save my own life. And when I do draw, it's like the most, like, cutesy style ever. It's like a really, like, rounded kind of, like, imagine like Hello Kitty type style. My drawings are really like that sort of stuff. I would not be able to cook up some trappy perks, I promise you. Unfortunately. Or I would. Maybe one day I'll make it my mission. Plot twist, we just put me in every single perk icon. It's just my face. That would be quite funny. The Gumball perk icon pack. Yeah, no, if I had that sort of skill, I would. I do love DBD perk icon packs, so... I didn't get to- I was supposed to do like one of the Sunday streams this week, but I was just too ill. I've been really on and off with my health recently, so it's been a case of like, I haven't got around to doing half of what I wanted to do. But like, I'm hoping I should be able to pick things back up more. You know, as my health gets better. I was out yesterday as well. I went shopping for a bit. But yeah, I seem to have injured my hand. I'm not quite sure. Even just like moving the controller right now, I don't know what's going on. This is really weird, actually. I'm blaming everyone but myself. It's not my fault, I swear. Guys, back me up. It's not my fault. Make a really punk style of it. That's really cool though. Like, I genuinely love stuff like that. I love anything that's like abnormal. Think in terms of like punk art style, I think a lot more of like oh, what's his name? Is it Hobie from Into the Spider-Verse? Hello! Welcome to the Madland. It's crazy time, and I am but crazy. Oh, hey, Uzi put this in the game for me, guys. Hey, it's for me. Oh, I gotta stop making jokes like this. I gotta stop. Hey, we got another one. New perk, and it's just me rolling around, running people over. New perk, and it's just it's a maniac skin, but it's me rolling around instead of a chainsaw. I need somebody to like put wigs on these. Can we get wigs on those? When will you wear wigs? I don't know why these mannequins look familiar. Are they some sort of like Roblox thing? Or is there something similar in Roblox? Even if you're a clip farmer, I still need to keep my biases away. Yeah, get that conflict of interest out of here, Fidek. Get out of it. Somebody's car alarm has been going off outside of my house for the past 2 days, and I swear I'm gonna crash out. I'm gonna open this window and I'm gonna start screaming my lungs out. Get that bloody car alarm out of here. It sounds like a bird screaming at the top of its lungs, combined with a siren, and I actually genuinely cannot do it. Hello, by the way. Welcome to the Madland. The chaos of all time, the absolute nut house that is my stream. Crash out? Is this a reference to Short-Tempered Pest from Corrupted Crossroads? I think the only thing corrupted is your brain, dude. Call that brain rot. What's your name stand for, like Veronica or something? No, there's no real long version of V. It's... The best way I can describe it is it's a varianted version of a family nickname that I have. So... yeah, it's that's what it basically stands for. It's just... like an alternative version of a family nickname that I have. So I don't know, it's just kind of something that I've had stuck around for so long now that has just kind of I've just become V. Please say bottle of water. Why am I saying bottle of water? What for? Kind of want to join you on one of the trepidations with you, but blah, 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 blah. Kind of want to join one of the Trepidation Tuesdays, but still at school for a while. I mean, that's fine. I try, I'm gonna try and keep today's stream to be a little bit longer. Depends on the pain I'm in today. I might end up strapping my hand up and seeing how that treats me, because at the minute I am having, like, a bit of trouble with, like, my hand. Which is why I've got my controller out. I might end up just strapping it up. and seeing what that does for me. Because thankfully it's none of the 3 fingers I use on the controller, it's the other 2. But obviously because the controller's weighing down on them, I am getting like a bit of a pain in there. Hey! Not nice! Naughty! Naughty stalker! Go stalk, go stalk your grades, dude. Get back in school. Or whatever, I don't know. How do I insult people? I don't do this sort of thing, dude. I'm too nice to people. Menus! The humble menus! Oh, my nose is itching. Rip. Played Dandy's World? I mean, I don't really want to touch Dandy's World. I had a lot of harassment in the past from the community of that game, so I've kind of decided that I just want to stay away from it, really. I play a lot of various games otherwise, though. I do play a lot like viewer suggestions. It's just that game, obviously, with the community treating me the way that they did over that sort of stuff. I don't really want to step into it, open myself up to more of it. I don't even remember too much about what it was. Apparently, I stole the name. So I kind of just like, after like the 700th time of people harassing me over stealing a name from a character, I kind of nodded along and was like, okay, right, I'm just gonna stay away. Play with your viewers. I mean, maybe one day. It's not something I plan to do at the minute, but maybe once, like, I've let it, like, cool down a bit, then I might. I know it was something that happened a lot to me in the Forsaken Discord, for example. Was a lot of people would get quite aggressive with me over the fact I quote-unquote stole a name, which I didn't know it was possible for me to steal a name that I've had for like 3 years. But I don't really care. I mean, at the end of the day, say what you want to say about me. I know what's true and what's not, so. But yeah, I do a lot of like playing with viewers stuff. I need to get back into viewer suggestions, really. I have a list of like 40 games that people wanted me to play. And I just never really got around to finishing any of them. Because obviously, as you guys have probably noticed, my health is very up and down. I seem to be the unluckiest person on earth. I get out of one situation that's absolutely a nightmare, and I get into another one that's absolutely just like terrible. I actually can't catch a break. And it's been like that for like 4 or 5 years now. I'm sure if you... One of my IRL friends is actually in the Discord server. I'm sure she will back me up when I say I have not been able to catch a break for years. I have some kind of crazy, like, misfortune to the point where I'm considering, like, any kind of, like, way to solve, like, that sort of stuff. I gotta hit the, I'm gonna sage the house or something at this rate. I'm gonna start, like... You see, the thing is, I wear a lot of, like, crystals. I have, like, various crystal bracelets. 2 of my protection ones broke, though, and I do think that that is probably a sign that I'm absolutely done for. I mean... I think it was black tourmaline and a bloodstone bracelet I had that both broke in the span of a day. 2 of them snapped at once, and I was like, ah, crap. But I still have a couple. I have a few bracelets left. Is this your job or are you doing this for fun? I don't have a job. A lot of people often ask that, but I genuinely, wholeheartedly don't work because I have, as you might be able to tell, I have a incurable chronic disability, basically, and I cannot walk for very long, or sit for very long, or do much of a muchness, really. Most of the things I do in a day-to-day are now done from my bed, sadly. But I've learned my way around it, and I've learned to cope. So I just do what I can. The heart monitor flatlining is a reference to your current health. Well, the way it was going, like, really fast at the end, that's more of a reference to my current health. God damn. We got the 200 beats per minute around here. But yeah, I don't work because my illnesses are just too extreme for me to be able to do much of a muchness. I can go to one grocery store and that's me just like absolutely wiped out for the day. Check that link when you go to lobby. Oh god. Okay. Yes, boss. Will do. Subjective is currently under sabotage. I'm doing okay. Don't worry. I'm okay. I learned to cope with my illnesses. I've had them for quite a few years now. They do get worse over time, but I've just learned to do what I can, really. I focus on doing what I can rather than what I can't, you know? Why get upset about the fact that I can't do this or that when I can go and, you know, enjoy something else and just have fun rather than sitting and wallowing in my sorrows. It's kind of my mindset with it, which is... I don't know, it's just what keeps me going, really. You know, I stream what I can when I can, because I know that, you know, I can't do a lot of other things, but I can stream. And that's what makes, you know... It's what keeps me occupied, makes my days a little bit better. When I get some, you know, when I get some, like, enjoyable things to do, or I get to... But yeah, no, I don't focus on, like, the negatives, I focus on the positives. Like how I can stream, because I've got a Bluetooth controller that lets me, you know, play a little bit longer without, you know, messing up my joints. Or the fact that I have monitor arms now that can actually rotate to my bed, so that when I am on days where I have to, you know, find myself like bedbound and whatnot, I can still do something with my time. It's better than nothing. And at the end of the day, that makes it all worth it, you know? C small v, B bold v, D down v, DD deadly v, VV, C small v. I can't with you guys. I look away for a minute, I'm getting chased, and then I come back and you guys are all talking nonsense. I'm not small, by the way. I am a very average 5'10". I'll have you know, I think. That's average, isn't it? I don't know. I don't know, I'm 5'10", that's about average, right? Guys, am I average height? Am I secretly really short? Is there something wrong with me? Check the link. Okay, hold on. What is this? Don't you dare. What is this? V-rage quit. That's great. No, I like that. I like that. I do like that clip. That's great. Thank you, Fidek. I am in fact rage quitting right now. True story. Aren't I like 1'4"? No. 5'10" is about, so Google. Feet to centimeters. Right. Why is this website aimed at kindergarteners? 178 centimeters apparently. Whatever that means. Taller, it's okay. My younger brother is taller. My younger brother is taller than me. 2 of my younger siblings are actually taller than me. There is only one that isn't taller than me, and that's because he's like over 10 years younger than me. I'm cooked. We have feet. Yeah, we use a bit of both. So in the UK we use miles per hour, we use centimeters a lot as our main measurement and like meters, but we also have like miles and we have like yards and all the fun stuff. We have everything basically. We have, like, for example, cars in the UK will often have like miles per hour and kilometers per hour. So yeah. But yeah, no, I think as far as I am aware from what it said on the good old Google, is that yeah, it's about 178 centimeters, I think, which is about a meter and like 3/4. Yeah, they're like born with them. That's crazy. This is defamation of character right here. I'm not a scary person. Why does everybody think I'm scary? I've just realized that. Like, I was talking to someone earlier and they were like talking about how scary I am, and I'm like, am I really scary? I don't think I'm that scary, guys. But I suppose maybe I'm just insane. So scared you should be. Let's watch this person. Oh, what was I gonna grab? Loads of people think I'm scary, actually. Apparently it's because of the way that I type, though. I know that I do type in, like, full grammar a lot when I'm, like, on autopilot. When am I gonna play Containment Breach? I don't know. Probably never. Maybe it's your channel profile picture. What's wrong with my channel profile picture? My channel profile picture's gorgeous. It's really pretty. Don't even. A lovely friend of mine made that for me. It's a free game. I don't know. You look insane. What do you mean I look insane? The whole thing is like having like 2 hands over the eyes and kind of like a fun little like model pose. And then the nails are all painted in various like interests and stuff. So there's like a bee one, and then there's like pride flags, and then there's like different bits and pieces. They're all really cool. It was someone that, like, I didn't know that they were making this art piece. They just sent me it one day and they were like, hey, I drew this. And I was like, no way. Because they like incorporated like loads of bits of things about me in it, and it was so cool. This is one of my friends that just randomly sends me art pieces because they just love making like art of my character. Because they don't have their own characters, so they just use mine and just like try out various things. Because I've always said, like, use my Sona for whatever you want. That goes to everyone, like, if you want to just, like, slap my character in a random scenario, go for it. There is rules in the art channel in my Discord server as to what goes with, like, my Sona, but it's mostly just, like, you know, don't draw anything weird. I don't mind any kind of outfits of any gender, you know, being, like, non-binary, but like, as long as you're not drawing something that's, like, incredibly sexualized or anything like that, I don't really mind. Do whatever, you know? Anyway, let me get these pin messages up because I just realized they didn't go through earlier. There we go, and there we go. That should work that out just fine. That is muted. Good job, good job, good job. I am doing my job well. Hello, twin. Hi. Gonna draw something? Oh, please don't draw me hanging off the Eiffel Tower again. That happened once. Somebody actually did draw that. I did love it. It was very funny. God, that was years ago now. That's how you know my channel's old, because there was like lore dating back years. But yeah, I always say, draw anything you want in, like, with my character in it. I don't care. Put me in bloody France for all I care. Tombstone. Yeah, to be fair, I am pretty dead Which is a reference to my streams. Specifically, the people who show up to my streams. It's a reference to the fact that my Forsaken streams are the only ones people come to, and it's because they only like Forsaken. I see someone has a similar name to me. Hello! Z the TV. I see. It's my name twin. Hello. Using reverse psychology. No, I'm just saying, like, as long as you don't draw anything weird, go crazy. Die! Back! Foul beast. There we go. Z sees V. Hi twin. Welcome to the madhouse. I've discovered a new member of the E family. Aye! Stinky, stinky, stinky alternate. Stinky stinker. Stinkiest stinker in the block. Stinking so bad that I'm calling an exterminator right now. Chat, I think I'm cooked. Chat, I'm cooked. No crafting. I was animating drawing and saw this and I said hi twin, welcome to the club. Tell me what the game called. It's called Trepidation. It should be in the title. Hence the Trepidation Tuesday, but I can also put the game link somewhere if you want it. I probably have it, like... It should be in the description, but if it's not in the description, I can go and grab it off the Roblox page. It's not a problem. Are we having any issues with the audio, by the way? Because I have noticed that, like... my audio's been a little bit on and off recently, and I don't know if it's like just me being absolutely completely silly, or it's just like other people's devices. Because I know I've been playing around with some like settings and such. We just need 11 more people in the stream. We'll have more people than Forsaken stream. I don't think that's ever going to occur. I'm going to be so honest with you. Also, I like the model. Oh, thank you. The artist that made it is a really cool person. It was, it was something I bought myself for my birthday. And honestly, I watched it come to life, like live, and it was so cool. I can't explain the level of excitement that I saw, like what I felt when I was gonna, you know, reveal it to the channel. TV head, omnisexual flag with limbs. You know what? I vibe with that. That's cool. I like it. I like when people incorporate their flags into stuff. I'm gonna be so for real. Like, you'll notice my channel profile picture has my flags hidden in it. Clip farming the entire time. If you're going for a beer, try to kill the fear. Ring B in one ear. I can't have beer. I'm on my medicine, guys. I can't have my beer. No, I don't like beer anyway, to be fair, if I'm so honest with you. It's not my thing. It's really bitter. I'm not a huge fan of the bitter taste. But hey, maybe that's just me being crazy. Go on, wedge again. Let me out of here. I'm so cooked. I'm so cooked right now. I'm actually dead either way. So underage by 4 years. I mean, fair enough. I know alcohol has different ages in different countries. My country is really, like, strange with ages. But, yeah, no, beer's never been my cup of tea. I'm 20, so I can drink in the UK. I have been, like, I've been legal for about, like, 2 years fully. But, you can drink most stuff in the UK, like, fairly young, as long as you're in your own home. I think it's something like 5 for, like, certain wines and stuff. But it's, it's entirely, again, it's just kind of, like, dependent on what you're drinking and whatnot. Because it's 16 for stuff in like public restaurants and stuff with meals, but it's 18 for like hard spirits. And to buy. $15, yeah, that's I mean, it's again, it's country by country. Where the hell do you live? I want to go there. Real. It's 16 with a meal in the UK, 18 to like buy. But yeah, no. I mean, obviously, when you turn 18, you kind of... In the UK, you probably already had like more alcohol before you turn 18, that like when you do finally hit age, you usually don't end up drinking that much. I can't drink. I actually can't either most of the time. I have to stop my medicine if I want to drink. Because I take ADHD meds, so unfortunately if I want to drink I have to actually come off those because they cause serotonin syndrome. But I've had my fair share of different things. I actually, you know, speaking of alcohol, I was in B&M the other day, and there's this drink in the UK called sours, and it's like a sweet and sour like liquor. And the original one I've ever had is usually like apple. It's like a sour apple like liquor, but they do a cherry as well. And then the other day I found lemon and lime, which is something I've never seen before. But they had a lemon and lime sours in this like B&M. So I think this weekend will probably result in me having a good old glass of sours. Sounds utterly disgusting. I mean, it's not really, it's a very sweet kind of like drink. It's kind of thing like sour apple candy. It basically tastes exactly like sour apple candy. And you mix it with like lemonade. And it gives you this really nice like flavour. But I know that like that's not for everybody, not by a long shot. I do just have very... I do have very interesting tastes. I just got a message through about... What's this? Hello. Yes. That's... I know I booked an appointment. I booked it earlier today. It was not that long ago that I actually booked it. Stop sending me emails. I've had 4. I booked a medical appointment earlier today. And I've had like 4 reminders already. I know I have ADHD, but blimey. But yeah, no, it's, sours is really nice, but my drink of choice, I suppose you would really, I'd have to give it to the vodka. I'm a big fan of like Absolute, which is a vodka brand from Sweden, I think it's Swedish. But they do a lot of like nice flavours. Vanilla is one of my favourites. But they also do like a honey one, they do lemon, they do lime, they do like... Oh, they do everything, it's great. Favourite word to say is a fellow British, bloody hell mate. Pure water enthusiast. Zero energy drink, 0 coffee, 0 tea, 0 beer, 100% clean water. See, I don't really have much energy drinks. I mean, it's only occasional for me. I'll have a Monster once in a blue moon, and that's when my ADHD is like being real bad. Coffee, I hate coffee. Tea, I don't mind tea. Don't drink it very often though. It's more something that I'll have when I'm feeling ill. Beer, I hate beer. It's, yeah, vodka is my drink of choice usually. Or, like, something like sours. Or I'll drink a Buzzball. I don't mind a Buzzball. But yeah, no, I'm not a huge drinker. I can only ever drink once in a blue moon. But yeah, no, I do think that, like, it's personal preference. I'm a big, like, juice enthusiast. I don't mind, like, fruit juice, and I like... If I'm gonna drink something with water, it's gonna be like, it's gonna be something like gluten juice. I'm dead. I'm just gonna bleed out. Here you go. That's okay. Ah. But yeah, no. I'm not huge. I'm not a huge, like, drinker. No, I very rarely have alcohol, actually, because it's more annoying to come off ADHD meds and then go back on them than it is to just, like... just stay on them. But it's only when I really fancy it. I usually have, like, one weekend every couple of months. Most of the time I just drink sodas. I'm gonna be so for real. ADHD and OCD. I know exactly how you feel there in the sense of like ADHD. I have ADHD type C. I don't know if you got your type assigned, but I have C and it's bloody annoying. Phasmophobia. I don't know when we're gonna play Phas, to be honest. That's something you're gonna have to ask me when I'm not doing like streaming. I know tomorrow I'm not home. I've got psychiatry appointments and stuff to deal with. But I should be like available Thursday, maybe. This chat's becoming increasingly British. Yeah, we're all taking over. Small creators respond and then big ones don't give it. I mean, I try my best to respond. I know that I've always been a small creator. And honestly, I enjoy it because I have like very much a love for like talking to people. I'm a yapper at heart, but you know, I don't expect to ever go big. I'm not like interesting enough. I'm just someone who absolutely talks and just yaps, but I also don't really do videos. I've been having a lot of trouble with editing because, as you guys might know, I have a condition called POTS, postural orthostatic tachycardia syndrome. And it basically means that I can't sit for more than a couple hours at a time because my illnesses will basically just like set off and kind of just kick my ass basically. But I can do with streaming because I only have to sit here for a couple hours, but the editing side of things has been really taking a toll with me. I can be funny. I can do like 4-hour gaming sessions where I'm like really funny, but it's trying to cut out the stuff and edit it down into just like a half-hour, 20-minute video that becomes an issue for me. As much as I'd love to do it, I'm just not cut out for it. That's why I'm maybe thinking about like getting like a couple of people that like would like to edit out of my friend group and just kind of taking those people in. I'm gonna ban you. I don't think you can ban me. I don't think you can do that. But yeah, no. My channel's, it's more of a very understanding space. I'm a big talker, a big yapper, and a big absolute shit talker. I just completely talk nonsense all the time. I am like verbal shitposting 24/7. But I've always said that like my streams are really like your team disconnecting is a reference to the amount of viewers as soon as you stream anything that's not Forsaken. True. You are correct on that front. Yeah, so name twin of mine. This is a reference to we have kind of an inside joke where I stream Forsaken every Friday, but it's the only streams of mine that people actually ever really show up to. And it's because of that we obviously have a little bit of a laugh at it, because there's a meme that says like it's like a big bar and it's like 90% I like Forsaken and then it's a 10% of like I like V. Nobody's here for me, they're just here for the game. But yeah, no, it's just a running joke. We kind of have running, obviously. But no, my streams are always like something that I treasure myself in being like able to say that they are a safe space. I've always said that, yeah, I'm weird and I'm cringe, but in my opinion, cringe doesn't really exist. I don't think that cringe is like a thing. So what if you like something? I mean, at the end of the day, just do what you love. I mean, don't care about the gameplay, mostly talking about the streamer. Yeah, I mean, I'm always here to talk. That's the main thing that I have, obviously, with being a disabled person as well. I don't get out very much. More recently I have been getting out because I have managed to finally get myself a wheelchair. But I still don't get out as much as the average person because my illnesses are just quite like... You're disabled? Yeah, I am very much disabled. That is something you will know. What's your job? Disability benefits. Don't feel bad, please. It's not some... I'm very open about it because I know that there's people out there that have it and they try to hide it. And I've always said I'm going to be a safe space for people to come in and just be themselves because why should I need to hide the fact that, yeah, I have trouble walking? You know? If anything, I'm proud to be able to, you know, stream and have found ways that I can actually make my illnesses work with me to, you know, do a couple hours a week of a stream. But yeah, no, I've always said that streams, we don't believe in cringe around here. Cringe isn't a thing. Just do what you love. Personally, I am on the autism spectrum. I got my diagnosis like when I was an adult. But yeah, I've always been very much strange to most people. I've always been that weirdo that everyone kind of just like didn't like because I was a bit socially awkward. And now as an adult, I look back and I realized, oh, yeah, I couldn't tell when people were being sarcastic because I'm autistic. It takes skill to play and really high knowledge floor. Yeah, no, I mean, what was I gonna say to you, Fidak? I actually have been working on getting, you know, my old survivor guides and stuff that I did. I was gonna get a newer variant out, but I'm waiting for Uzi to kind of finish with, you know, the survivor reworks and stuff before I make that, because I know things are, like, destined to change. Like disabilities like that Pokemon, Jesus. I could give you a list of the illnesses I have right now, like diagnosed officially by like medical professionals, and I think you would, I think you'd actually just kind of stare at me. But, no. I'm not bothered about, like, being open about my disabilities. If anything, it's important to me to be open, because I think it's important to show other people that it's okay to be whatever you are, and there's no shame in being different and being, you know, there's no shame in being disabled. Why would that be a problem? You know, at the end of the day, I am who I am. And, you know, you can't stop me from being me. Sometimes I say I like boys for fun and people actually take it seriously. I like boys for fun. I hate everyone. I'm arrow ace. People stinky. I got plushies. I got plushies instead. All I need is a hug with my plushie and I'm good. But yeah, no. It's like I've always been really open about being autistic since I got my diagnosis, because it's led to me actually meeting some of my like best friends. Because obviously me being open about being autistic has led to, you know, some of my favorite people feeling more, like, you know, if you hear that I'm autistic, you're going to feel more comfortable being yourself. Because I too you know, am on the spectrum, I'm gonna get it. I get how it feels to be hated on, but yeah, it's something that like I don't really care. I just, you know, say what you want about me, but at the end of the day, I'm just happy living my dream. Lucy's omnisexual, but I'm Neptunic and Sapphic. Fair enough. I mean, you'll see my channel profile picture has the non-binary flag, and then there's just like a pride flag in there. Because, I mean, I've always labeled myself as Arrowace, but keep in mind that is a spectrum, obviously, isn't it? But yeah, no, I'm just here. I'm just being myself. But yeah, no, I am disabled. It's something called postural static tachycardia syndrome that I have. They shorten it to POTS, but it's a nervous system thing. It's, you know, the system that beats your heart for you and does your breathing and everything that you basically do automatically. My body is bugged. There's a very game-breaking bug in my body. So my heart rate when I'm laying down is a normal like 50 beats per minute because my heart's quite like obviously overworked, so it's quite strong. So I'm a good like 50 beats. If I stand up right now, I'll go up to about 150 beats per minute. Like my heart will go like really high. If I start walking, I go up to like 200. It's because my brain's bugging out, and it thinks that so there's blood that pools in my legs, but it thinks that that blood's not moving because it's stuck in there, and my brain thinks it's gonna starve, so it starts like shooting my heart up and tells my body that I'm dying to try and force the blood out of my legs up to my brain. But obviously it's not going to move, it's just kind of pooling there. It's yeah, but it doesn't really go back up. So my body just starts like going into like a state of, oh my god, I'm dying. And it makes my heart to like 200 beats, and I go really dizzy and I'm full of adrenaline, and I'm like, I basically look like Bambi and a zombie from The Walking Dead combined. But that's obviously it's postural, so it's like to do with like what position I'm in. So like laying down doesn't affect me at all. Seated, I'm okay, but standing up is where I kind of become more of an issue. But obviously I have a wheelchair now, so I can get around just fine. So AFK, what am I even talking about? My heart thing. You know my heart thing where my heart go boom all the time? I'm just basically explaining what it is. Try not to cry. Honestly, please don't. I genuinely promise you I've had this since I was very, like, I was about, like, 14 or something when this started. I'm 20 now. I've very much come to terms with it, and if anything, I am very positive about it. I'm sure anybody that's here will tell you I'm very much a positive person. I've learnt to live with what I have, and I have a very strong support network. Get diabetes and you might be cooked. I touch wood, not planning on it, thank you. I'm okay. I hear that type 2 diabetes can be very difficult to manage. I'm too old to develop type 1. Type 1's genetic, but type 2, touch wood, I'm never gonna get. Scale of 1 to 10, how much do you love Pokemon? Well, I mean, the Beehive Minecraft server is Pokemon themed, so it's a good like 8. There was a 20-inch Piplup plush that I saw the other day, like a Squishmallow, like a 20-inch Squishmallow, and it was a Piplup. And I want it so bad. I genuinely need it. But yeah, no, see, please don't feel sad for me. I genuinely promise you I'm okay. I'm a very happy person. I very much have learned to live with my disabilities, and I know how to cope very well. If you want, in the Discord server later, I can actually show you guys some of the stuff that I have that helps with, like, adjusting my setup to kind of work for me as someone with, like, illnesses. Because obviously, you probably seen the screenshot. Well, you probably won't have, actually, because you're new around here. Don't have Discord. That's okay. I'm trying to think. What else do I have? I don't really have anything other than Discord. Favorite Danganronpa character? I have never seen Danganronpa. Refuse to get it, that's fair enough, honestly. Discord's where I have like my community, which is like 500 people. Not that many people are actually active in it though. But I don't know where else I'd really build a community. I don't know how you do that elsewhere. Maybe I could make like a YouTube one. Can I make like a YouTube like server? No, I don't think you can, but you can use like you can use like the posts, can't you? The community posts. When I see someone say V, I accidentally interpret it as Z. I know exactly what you mean. I do the same to the word me, especially if someone's got like a thicker accent. If someone says me, I turn my head. Or like B. Like the letter. It's really bad actually. I'm so bad for it. Like obviously also having like autism and sensory processing issues, it just gets even worse. But yeah, no. I'm good. I promise you, I'm very much good. Please don't feel sad for me. You know, I'm actually so good that recently I decorated my wheelchair for Halloween, and I'm trying to think of a good outfit to wear for like Halloween. I need to think of something that I can incorporate the wheelchair into. I was thinking Billy the Puppet from the Saw movies. But I'm not sure how to go about turning my chair into a tricycle. I'd maybe get like a front, like, fake wheel. I also have heart problems. Yeah, I know how it feels. Sometimes it hurts, yeah. I know how you feel. I know exactly how you feel. It sucks, doesn't it? I don't know if you've ever had those, have you ever had one of those monitors that you have to take around with you for the day? They're called Holter monitors. But I had one of those recently, but I'm allergic to the stickies. You know, the stickers for the heart monitors. I like rash up and like get like hives and stuff. Or like, I don't know if they are hives, they're just like big bumps of like redness. Those are evil. But yeah, I know the pain of cardiology. My illness can't be treated by cardiology, but they are the ones that have to diagnose it because it's not technically something neurology deals with either. Just a bit of a gamble. But I've had a very good medical team. So I'm stocking up on Pokeballs and going into the tall grass. But yeah, no, I very much am someone that's been through a lot of like the UK medical system. Thankfully, I've been very lucky having a mother who's very much somebody who will advocate for me. So I've thankfully been very lucky in the sense that I eventually got where I needed to be. But I know not everyone is that lucky. Maybe I need to make like a channel where I give out like disability advice. I'm getting way too good at the like knowing everything. Gotta go, bye. No worries, thanks for showing up. I hope you enjoyed the absolute madness that is this place. Minecraft server Java? It's Java, it's modded. So it's a mod pack of like just under 100 mods. But keep in mind half of those mods are just library mods, so they don't affect your performance. So as long as you don't install shaders, you'll be okay. If you want, later tonight I can maybe go and boot the server up. We've been having some issues with it. We're gonna look into self-hosting maybe. But right now, the server's just hosted through like a fun little website. PC still blows up. You'll be okay. It's actually fairly optimized. I've seen some of my friends with like absolute dog water computers run it. We have a lot of like, for example, the mods, a lot of them are like clumps and stuff, which like combines all the XP orbs into one to stop lag. And a lot of people I know joke about British people. I respect them with a passion. You know, I vibe with that. I get a lot of people come in and like dog on me for like having an accent, but like at the end of the day, it's okay. I don't know anything about Class 09. Fidek, you forget I'm broke. I don't have none of these games. I save up and buy the big games. I got Silent Hill 2 to play when I finished The Evil Within. I can't wait for that, actually. I've been watching Markiplier play Silent Hill F. If anybody watches Markiplier. He's been doing Silent Hill F. And I'm very much, like, invested. Because I'm going to do 2, but I don't think I'm going to plan on doing F. So I'm probably... Because they're both like 70 bucks, and I don't have like 70 quid to my name. But... I get, a lot of... Like... What's the word? Words. But yeah, it's been really cool, watching, like, the Silent Hill stuff. So I'm, you know, I'm excited to dig more into those kind of things. But I haven't played Class of '09. It's not my cup of tea. I know, the only thing I know is, like, that they were talking about, like, there was something to do with, I read online something, news article relating to them joking about, like, an active genocide in the world at the minute, and I was like, oh, that's not nice. So I kind of just, like, never really went any further near it. Because, you know, I don't fight with that kind of stuff. In terms of SCPs, though, I don't really know, like, the names of any of them. But, oh, there was one that I remember one of them, there was, like... I don't know, there was one that was, like, a really, like, funky thing. Don't remember what it was, though. Is there, is there an SCP that's like the equivalent of, like, you know when you were a kid and people would be like, I'm gonna draw a polar bear in a snowstorm, and then they do a single dot on a piece of paper? I feel like that would be an SCP. Polar bear in a snowstorm drawing. Could I make my own? But yeah, no, I'm not into those sort of things like SCPs and stuff. I know a lot of people are into that sort of stuff. I'm not really like too knowledgeable about anything like that. I'm just kind of in my own world. This is the 4th VTuber I sub to. I genuinely don't know anything about VTubers. I'm gonna be so for real. I know I have a model, but that was something I got like on a whim. I met somebody that made models, and I was like, oh my god, that's cool, I want one. And so I ended up like, just getting one, but I don't really actually know anything about like VTubers. I'm just in my own world. I'm just in my own bubble, really. I'm sort of like a bit of a... I'm very stupid in that sort of sense. I'm just like under a rock most of the time. I'm old though, so I'm blaming my age for this one. 09 is very funny as long as you don't take it seriously. Yeah, I mean, fair enough. The only thing I heard was, that it was joking about, like, real life stuff. About, like, active current stuff. And I mean... that is a bit on the fence for me. But, like, if it's something that's, like, not real, then go crazy. But when it's, like, actual, like, making fun of, like, real stuff, then it's kind of like... Okay... But I suppose at least that's me, personally. I don't know about other people. She'll return, I want to post one up, draw some more. No worries, thanks for showing up. I'm really glad that you actually enjoyed it here. Just me and my yap fest, that is. Just me, really. I'm just a yapper. But yeah, enjoy your art, you know? I love art. Art is great. Art is fantastic. Fantabby-dozy, if you will. I enjoy people yapping. Well, I'm certainly perfect at it. I don't have a doubt about it. I cannot shut up to save my life, and I haven't been able to for the past 20 years. My mother is sick of me. That's the one thing my mum always gets really, like... My mum's a very quiet person. I'm just absolutely a complete and utter, like, yapper. And it's really funny. She's so done with me. She just looks at me as if to say, shut up. It's okay. My mum and I have a really good relationship. Don't worry. As I say, I have a very good network. Wow, that was 40 times, wasn't it? But yeah, no, I'm just living my dream in my own little bubble, really. I went shopping the other day, and hide behind the tree or bush. Crouch in the bush. Hide in the bush. The bush is always the way to go. I would know. Yeah. I I say that as a Fortnite player. The bush is supreme. The walking, talking bush in Fortnite. But yeah, no. I went shopping the other day. Someone told me I have catastrophic levels of yapping. That's me. Honestly, me. I actually am catastrophically yapping. I genuinely don't shut up. Oh, I didn't mean to open that bar thing. Whoopsies. That's okay. I'm sure nothing bad's gonna happen. Can we go away now? There we go. Fantastic. Didn't even exit the first level. Yeah, no, I've graduated Yap School. I've obtained my diploma in yapping. Like, torch it. Burn. But yeah, no, I love talking. Bane of my existence. It's really funny because I'm like incredibly socially awkward IRL. But when it comes to online, all of a sudden I just absolutely go like yappy. I don't know. Favorite ghost type? I have no idea. Maybe, twins is always interesting. But yeah, no, I don't really know. I haven't played Phas in years. Honestly, Phasmophobia is something that I like pick up once in a blue moon. I know that I definitely didn't I didn't touch it after they reset all of the levels because I lost everything that I had after like having 50 levels on it. So I was kind of like, didn't play in years. We played last weekend. I played like 2 rounds last weekend. I don't actually know too much about the actual systems of it because like the shopping and that is all changed now. But I remember the original game. They killed my old levels and I was really annoyed about it. Got a C+ in maths. That's not even that bad. My grades back when I was in school was terrible, honestly. I think I came out with like a 6 in maths. Maybe a 5. Really enjoyed the current shop and inventory system I did play before the level reset. See, I lost a lot of my stuff and I didn't have the motivation to get back into it because I'd worked really hard to get those levels. And it was kind of like, oh, for God's sake. But I might consider it. I know that I've been enjoying a lot of Demonologist recently, which is a similar game, but it's a lot more graphics based. It's very heavy on the kind of like visual side of things as well. Just do know Everodance runs and get 4k XP in cash 5 minutes. How would you even do that? What? What's the difference? I don't know, but honestly, I just think that it's like the second game in that list is just really backwards. Like, everything about it's just really backwards, dude. Like, honestly. Sorry, I'm crazy sometimes. Tell if the ghost based on the hunt behavior alone. You see, I don't know anything about hunt behavior. I nearly said a different word there that rhymed with that, and it would have been very unfortunate, wouldn't it? I use that word too much, but, common mistake, I suppose. I'm really bad for, like, my language, honestly. Local they them YouTuber says very bad word. To be fair, I think a lot of things about being British is like, we're a lot more tame with like cursing than like, for example, America. I know a lot of the Americans that I've met have been like absolutely astonished by the way that the British speak, because we have this kind of, we just naturally kind of swear. It's just more normal for us. We're just like that. I think as well you've got to take into account that I'm Northern English, which is a working class area. There's a big thing in England where the north and south is split, because the north is like the poor people area and the south is like rich people. It used to be that way. They say it's not so much that way anymore, but you can actually really see that it's pretty that way still. We get a lot less funding than the south of the country. But yeah, it's yeah, I suppose, you know, being a northerner, I'm more used to kind of that sort of language. It's just kind of normal up here. A lot of our slang as well isn't based around that though, and our culture is very different. Because, like, in the UK you have something called banter. Which, the entire premise of banter is, like, affectionate insultiveness. Beaten around bush tree or pit. What is the pit? The pit sounds interesting. Jump in head first. Trust. But yeah, the concept of banter in the UK is realistically being able to have like a dig at your friends and like take the mick out of them entirely is a sign that you are, well, good friends really. The entire premise of it is, you know, insultative affection. Hello Timmy, welcome to the madness, the madhouse if you will. I found a name twin. I have a name twin now. I suppose it's more of a named sibling really, isn't it? Because I mean there is like a million V's out there already, isn't there? But we now have a Z. We found a Z. What's next? Clearly this is a sign that the double E is the superior. You should have been Timmy, 2 E's. Someone call, hello, I've summoned you. Named sibling. Recorded the first episode of my playthrough, I announced. Hell yeah! You feel fucking awesome. Fantastic, dude. Yeah, so now I'm gonna force you to record 72 hours of drying paint. You get to watch 10 hours of paint drying. You excited? What do I require? I was just saying you exist. I was just talking to good old Tim Tambourine over here. The lovely lurker of all time. Good friend of mine. Channel mod. The homeless man that invaded my shed one time. You know, the list goes on. But yeah, you know, I'm here for a good old yap. and then after stream I go for a good old nap. Haha. I keep looking for my watch. My watch isn't on. I keep... hello, yes, that is I. What I do. What done. What doing. What done doing. Tree bush or gaga pit. Go in the pit. Head first. Screwed, right back 40 years ago. Yapping would be considered normal. If we go back 40 years ago, I'd probably be like trapped up in a... I'd probably be locked up in like an insane asylum, let's be real. I'm crazy. Like, straight up crazy loco. All loco, no coco. I want some chocolate. Hungry. I sent for an Iceland order the other day. Like, supermarket Iceland. And I ordered yogurts. And they didn't send... I ordered 2 packs of yogurts and they sent me 1 packet. That's not gonna last 5 minutes. I'm greedy. That's how I feel right now. I'm gonna be so real, that's how I feel. What playthrough? Yeah, what playthrough is this? I actually didn't read because I'm kinda silly in the brain like that. The game I mentioned is... I don't remember what that was. So for real. I've been living under a rock. I'm picking up again in general. Anything but answering... Timmy is like the equivalent of one of those characters from movies that like specifically speaks in riddles. This is a straight riddle right now. Hey, I saw some metal scrap. Who wants it? Selling it for £5. Who wants it? Dying like... Oh, he's dying like the beast. The beast. The beast. I threw my flashbang on accident. It's okay, I've had people throw flashbangs at me. Hey, wow, why did you just spin me like that? What was that spin? I think I just became like a helter-skelter for a minute there. I mean, bro turned you into a Beyblade. I've just been turned into a woke Beyblade, that's crazy. I gotta stop like making the woke jokes, like, it's too funny, though, like, people will be calling anything woke these days and it's really funny to me. And it's like, it's become my whole thing of like joking about it because like obviously being someone who's like non-binary and like queer, I'm like the embodiment of woke. Not to mention obviously like being on the spectrum as well. Like I am the very thing that like these people are raging over. It's like some middle-aged man raging over. Black and pink arm warmers, I vibe with that. I like that. I used to have black and white ones, but they like unraveled. I need to get some more, really. It's peak. I vibe with it. You know, I do think the arm warmers actually would be a very ideal like thought for me. I used to have the, you know, the ones that like hook around your thumb, which probably would work pretty well because the thing with having like my wheelchair and like pushing it with like push rooms is that I need like a bit of padding on like the lower end of my palm, but I don't like to have my fingers covered. So that probably would be a really ideal solution for me. That's a good idea. There's a store in Manchester that does like fun stuff like that. It's in I can't remember, it's like a little arcade area, I think it's called Affleck's. And it's like a little like punk shop that does those, and it's next to like a Vocaloid themed like boba cafe or something. And then there's like all kinds of different like punk and rock shops and stuff in there. It's like one of those like little fun arcades. But I don't know how much they have in terms of like lifts. The last time I went there was actually years ago when I could still climb like stairs adequately. To be fair, I can still climb stairs. I get to the top of them and I just start to spin. Caught in 4K ADHD. That's insane. You know, if I can only imagine the frames per second that you would get if you could clip with my brain. Like, the way my brain races, the quality would be unimaginable. I actually don't know how much in terms of like, I think I remember reading something to do with like 4K though. It's something to do with like, you can't see past like a certain amount of like 4K in terms of quality. You can't actually see like that sort of thing. Somebody's got them, that's okay. I haven't got anything to make up, or I would like trap something up here, but that's okay. Stick around. Ah, that person went down as well. Right, okay. That thing is poking me with its knife. Poke it back. I suppose, the slasher here is called Shade. It's a reference to the fact you were projecting hard with these messages. Fidek, you're so, like, mean to people. Fidek the meanie. And yet, it's kind of funny. It's okay, we don't judge around here. We just laugh. Life is but a comedy that writes itself. There is many things that are comedies that write themselves. One of them being the news for some reason. There's always something really funny happening in the world. Like, what do you mean that, one time scientists mistook, this seagull that was covered in, like, curry or something for being, like, a new breed of seagull discovered. Like, no, it's a seagull covered in curry. Oh, the news is but a comedy show. Donald Trump was lost on the roof of the White House. Oh my god. American politics is a whole other can of worms. I don't even know where to start with that. I did get a pretty good laugh out of the Tylenol causes autism thing that they started doing. Which is completely and utterly false, because my mother never had anything when she was having me, and I still turned up very much autistic, so... Just makes it really funny. It's okay, I just get a good laugh, really. Because, if you don't know, autism is actually genetic. It is a genetic disorder you are born with. Chuck is lost on the roof of the White House as panic set. No way! What is this? Hang on, let me open this. Let me see this. What is bro doing? Trying to edit, why do you stream now? I've been here for an hour and a half. You can just put me in the background and edit. They haven't found me yet. Oh goodness. What are you editing? Yeah, share with the class, come on. You can't come in and say that and not tell us now. I forgot I changed Fidek's friend nickname on my Discord. So I just got a notification that the balancing princess had DM'd me. Because Fidek's very passionate about balancing within asymmetrical games. And it's, so, you know, the balancing princess. Oh, it's time to play race car. Meow. We go zoom. Editing a Taff Noli video. Ooh. Fun. Just mess about. Honestly, I would love to do more videos where I just absolutely goof around, but I just hate editing. If I get like a couple editors, I probably will just like start like recording random like stuff of me just being absolutely crazy. The news in America is crazy. Yeah, no, as someone who gets like a lot of American news being like broadcasted over to the UK, it can be really funny. Like, genuinely, I do get a good laugh. I don't know what it is with y'all. Someone free me in this country. It's okay, Twin, you can come here. We got free healthcare. I don't know what else we got. We got free healthcare though. That's about it, really. It's actually good at editing, I would say hire me. I mean, you know what? Show me some stuff you've done, and I might send you some clips. I have some bits and pieces of random stuff that I'm more than happy to just like give you. If you want to like chop them down. I just have random stuff saved. Like, actually, I just have so much like shitpost footage from me being stupid. If you want to do editing work, learn how to do it. Just hit me up. I got so much stupid stuff. I need freedom. I've been dealing with bills and financial pain. I know exactly how you feel for that. Being an adult sucks. Look, I might be 20, but I certainly don't feel it. The Onion Satire News channel is quite funny. I've seen that before. I mean, there's no like pressure or anything on it. Actually work on it? Yeah, no worries. There's no rush on it. Like, it's just a random hobby that you're welcome to pick up anytime. I don't have the means to like fund or pay anyone, but like, if you want to do it on just like a, you know, on like a portfolio building basis, then you're more than welcome to. Stream Gaming Absolutely Supreme Infinity joined the Bumblebees. Hello, welcome to the club, person with a very long name. My brain doesn't do more than 3 letters. Yeah, I'm broke. I don't have a job. Me? Job? I would never. I'm a jobless bum. Cool, that door's gone. No, there's no way through. This game looks- it really is, honestly. It's a really underrated game, I will say. I've been covering it for like a good year or more. Send me a bet, I'll check it out later. I love a good game. Silly stuff. Never seen this game before, it looks absolutely peak. It is. It's called Trepidation. It's a 1v9. It holds a very special place in my heart, having been something that I've been doing for many years now. I don't know, I do it weekly as a stream because I do very much love the game. And it deserves a bit of love, so I'm here to do what I do best and yeah, my heart out. Makes sense in the context of these streams. Yeah, I mean, to be fair, I get what you mean. I'm just completely insane. Oh, let me in, bro. That's fine. Get elevated noob, I know. Right, what we got over here? Picturing Maniac will make me lose brain cells. It's okay. I'm on controller. I'm not very good at this. I've never been very good at this though. I've always said I'm absolutely shocking when it comes to slasher. I never originally learnt it because back when I first started playing Treppy, obviously controller support wasn't like a big thing. So... basically Hillbilly, not really, it's very different. There's two charge modes, one that's locked linear, one that's more of a curve, and then there's like a lunge forward that's not quite an M1. It's a much more further lunging with a cooldown that's kind of short. So you'll notice this one is linear, like that. You can't spin it. So this is your normal lunge. Goes like that. Heavy swing is very different, it goes a lot further. Ow. I hate the shelves in this though. The shelves are actually like the bane of my existence. I've seen that. Right, I got another one. Let's go. Outcome Memories. I haven't been able to play Outcome Memories, which is really sad. I'd love to play it, but they don't have like a photosensitivity mode and I can't cope with strobe lights. I've seen that there's an ability that makes the screen all kind of like pinky, but it's really, really intense and my brain can't handle it, unfortunately. It just makes me very like, I don't even know. Oh, come on, that was close enough. I'm probably not going to be able to, like... Give me the other difficulties actually trying to... Yeah, no. Outcome Memories, I can't cope with it because it's just so much like visual obstruction that genuinely like serious migraines. These guys are like really obsessed with these genders in particular, aren't they? Come on, that was... No. These Maniac moves are a bit like... really sad sometimes because you can be so close and you just won't get it anyway because the game's like, nah. The Roblox hitbox moment goes hard. It's sad because I know that like I would have got a lot of these hits should I have been at the slight, like, half angle. Nice one. Ouch. Okay. I have a feeling we had someone here. Alright, let's see. Hold on, one sec. There we go. Seriously? Okay. Okay. But this game is on a laptop, it's a lot easier. Obviously I can't do, mouse and keyboard, because my bones be hurting, but it is a lot easier from what I've heard. Oh wow, there's a lovely scam bot in the Twitch chat. A curse trackpad? Oh, I have no idea about trackpads. Don't ask me anything about those. I have a mouse Logitech that I got off Amazon 4 years ago. I don't understand these bots that like come in Twitch chats and they're just like, buy viewers here. Why would I want to buy viewers? Get out there. Okay. Yeah, I keep getting, the only viewers I ever get is like these bots and they'll be like, buy these. Viewers. No. I don't even remember how to set up some of this stuff. I'm gonna be so honest, like I don't understand. You forgot, that's not my fault! Don't blame me! I didn't do nothing! No, I do the same. Honestly, I'm worse for it. I quit entertaining. Well, you know, I will take it as a win that I'm classified as entertaining, so. Seven more people. I don't think that's gonna happen. You can try all you want, but like, I don't think it will happen. We're never gonna be free. Welcome back to the absolute madhouse. I'm going insane slowly but surely. I've gotta switch this build out. There's something in here that I'm not vibing with, and I don't know what it is. already don't know what to do. Me, honestly. I end up with like an excess of clips and never know what to put them in terms of order, and I just end up leaving them. I have so many half-edited projects. It's the one aspect that I really just don't like, because I just don't have like the creativity for it. I'm not good at it at all. Like, there is the potential for all the clips I have to be like so funny. I just don't have the creativity to execute them in a way that would be like funny, if that makes sense. Oh, bloody hell. Because I know there's loads of like, for example, Fortnite clips. I have so many Fortnite clips that are just like so honestly embarrassed. Are you on PC? I'm used to using it on phone. If you're on PC, I can drop you the link to what I use. Remember when you were the killer, don't switch targets every 5 seconds. Got an email from Dead by Daylight. The Halloween event's back, apparently. Well, that's that week. That's this weekend sorted, isn't it? But yeah, no, if you're on PC, I can drop you what I use. It only literally has, PC and specifically just iOS iPads. Those are the only two devices they do, which is really strange, but that's what they have. But I'll drop you the link if you want later. But yeah, no, it's one of those that like looks really scary, but like once you actually have like a gist of the basics, it's like super easy. Timmy and I use the same software. I'm sure Timmy will back me up on it. I'm always happy to like sit and run through like what I basically do with my stuff. Yeah, okay, I'll go grab that link now actually for you. Sorry, I didn't realise my keyboard was so loud. Just this link. Right, drop me a DM over on Discord and I'll just paste it straight in. Really good at quick time events. I'm completely tapped out. The healing skill checks don't really make much of a difference, so I don't really bother with them. I'm just lazy like that. Yeah, no worries. There's no rush on it or anything. Just thought it might be a bit good to have, I hear CapCut's really horrible, so I'm pretty sure CapCut's are also at like risk of being banned in like certain countries, because I know a lot of companies that... How am I supposed to do that skill check? I'm actually gonna backclip that and I'm gonna ask Uzi later. Get good. My bad, chat. I forgot I'm supposed to be pro. But yeah, no, some of these skill checks get like insanely like... what's the word? sometimes I have skill checks that are just impossible to complete because they don't load before the bar. So I just don't have a skill check. It's the thing with Rockstar specifically. I don't know if it's a bug or it's just like because of like me having my computer using multiple different apps at the same time that it's just like my CPU just says no. But either way, whoops. Oh, bloody hell. Why is everyone after me? What'd I do? ABC to let me live more than 5 seconds. I don't think that's gonna ever happen. You must be for real. You've gotta be so for real right now. Not happening. Somebody go and pull up an endless compilation of me being tunneled out in like Forsaken and stuff. Somebody go and get that compilation. Somebody go get making that right now. Oh goodness. There probably is like there probably is enough material as well to make something like that, which makes it even funnier, really. I don't believe in nothing. I believe that I'm actually cooked. Just be all of the Trepidation screams uncut. It's just everything. I just got haters left and right. Everyone's a stinky meanie doo-doo head. True story. How bad would it be to rage quit and just go start streaming like something really peaceful instead? Rage quit so hard I gotta change games and we just start playing like Papa's Freezeria. Just straight up like go play Faz. I'm okay with playing Treppy, but if I do find it gets to a point where it's just frustrating me, I will just switch games. If I'm feeling up to actually streaming. I know that my hands are already starting to ache. Yeah, don't squish your hands on walls. It hurts. Talking from experience here. I genuinely can't do anything with like my ring finger or my pinky finger, or they will just start like screaming at me. Okay at the game. I'm not okay at any games. I'm really bad at them all. Dead by Daylight. Dead by Daylight's Halloween event is on. And I swear, I'm gonna get like instantly killed every time. CapQuit closed so I can uninstall it. If you, like, I mean, yeah, you can always get it back, right? I mean, I don't want you to, like, uninstall it if you end up hating my suggestion. But, what I do use is, like, decent enough that you're, like... I just rage quit Treppy and I just moved to, like, Fortnite. Fortnite would actually be a very fun stream. I love Fortnite with like a passion. You guys can dog on it all you want, but like Fortnite is actually really funny. Mainly just because of the insane amount of like stupid collabs they have. It's really funny. 10 minutes to uninstall? Blimey. I know, I use the, like, actual, like, Windows settings on installer. But some people use, like, utility app installers instead. I'm more of a, just Windows app installer thing. Go play Work at a Pizza Place? I would. But, like... I played that game way too much as a kid. I have Papa's Pizzeria on my PC though. Maybe one day we'll get a stream of that, but Fortnite is probably something I actually will do one day. Because it does genuinely sound quite funny to do a Fortnite stream. Especially with me having like a lot of random crap on the game. Bought a lot of like silly stuff, like skins and that. But, like, for example, being able to run people over is really entertaining. Don't know about you guys. I'm a big fan of the Fortnite hit and run. You can kill people with cars, which is really funny. And you can, like, do all these random bits and pieces. It's just really silly. I goof around in Fortnite more than anything. I know I have a tendency to sit on the hills and snipe people. I just have an eye for, like, spotting movement, and so I'll just, like, start, like, absolutely lighting people up from, like, 300 meters away. I'm annoying. Really annoying, but it is quite fun. Maybe I'll just do it, like, on the Vhive's, like, stage rather than, like, an actual, like, stream. Because I would get struck down by the copyrights so quick on YouTube unless I, like... I could just completely do it unmonetized, which is fine. I mean, I don't mind. I'm not here for the money at the end of the day. It's just a bonus for me. Those 30 cents from the ads you see on streams, those go to all my groceries. My candy fund. Takes 7 years to update. Mine takes like 15 minutes. But I have good internet, I suppose. The only one that really uses it here. Right, let me out of here. PC sounds like a jet engine. Bloody hell. Bee emoji, honey emoji. Thank you. This is very wise words of wisdom from you. But yeah, I'm down to do Fortnite as a stream. That'd be quite funny. Favorite chess piece? That's... I like the horses. Being abused by a chicken, that's just life playing Treppy against Timmy, really. Random ass questions. Yeah, I mean, ask whatever. I always say, literally ask any kind of question. I don't care. Sent the DM. Perfect. I will check it out in a second once I'm not being absolutely lazy. AK, I'm not. Mid-trappy game. Fighting demons. It's in my copy and paste still. I have 6 stacks. Oh god. Jeez. come on, this is so close. Bruh. Please. I'm probably dead now. That's probably my death. Like, I actually just think I'm in my grave now. I think I'm actually probably dead as a nit, but like... I'm just gonna pray. No, 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 no! Let me back. Thank you. If this absolute goose comes back and tries to take my radar, I'm gonna dark hold it. Oh, I'm cooked. I'm dead. Everybody. Permission to play? Sure. Go crazy. Alright, that's me dead. Okay, I can go respond to all my million DMs and... But yeah, no. I have no idea what I'm going to do anymore. What am I doing? Millions of DMs. I barely get any DMs, to be honest. I have my DMs off in most places, to be fair. It's only my server and like 2 other servers that I have them actually on for. Too many people try and DM me like exploiter reports from Forsaken, and I'm just sat there like, what do you want me to do? Post this video public? They'll be like, ban them. I don't work there. What? It's insane. It's like, I can't even ban the exploiters I get in streams. You must be joking. I don't have the ability to ban anybody. I'm just a random person that just does random crap on the internet. I'm the video equivalent of just shitposting. Like, that's what my streams are. I have actually had to file, like, reports with, like, stream footage before. When I've had, like, exploiters show up and stuff. But I'll just, like, drop the link to the stream and be like, have fun! Ah! What? There we go. Have I just got a permanent press A to skip button in the corner now? Oh no. Maybe I should have thought that one through, actually. don't read the title. Oh god. I'll have a look at it in a bit. If I start taking my attention away from Treppy, you will start cancelling me saying that I'm not streaming Treppy, I'm just yapping while Treppy is in the background. After all, that's what you do with my Forsaken stuff. Fidek's my #1 hater. But in like a good way. Fidek's always out here like saying that my Forsaken streams aren't Forsaken streams, they're just yap streams with background gameplay. My attention span has no attention span, and I feel like that just sums me up as a person. Long form shitpost moments. Yeah, that's, to be fair, that's my entire personality, to be honest. I've been cooked from the get-go. I'm just in my own bubble, really. Living the dream. Yapping videos is my favourite type though. I mean, I could honestly yap for hours. And I'm quite yappy even when I'm like playing games and stuff. Like if I'm playing like story games, I'm always going on about something random. Every video is a yapping video. I mean, my update stuff is all just me yapping about everything that's been updated. Try a zero evidence run? Absolutely. Emotes. Where's my, I have the Family Guy. Death pose. There we go. Hell yeah, we're dead. Do you yap to yourself when not recording though? Sometimes. Depends what kind of mood I'm in. I do talk to myself quite a lot, randomly. But even when I'm like solo recording just random like footage bits, I talk to myself. There's also, I know I sent my lovely channel composer a very funny uncut thing of my voiceover for a video I've been working on. And you can hear me just talk to myself quite frequently in it. I just start like crashing out at myself, being like, why can't you say this word? What is wrong with you? It's just very silly. Talking to myself, I mean, I've just gotten so like into a habit of it that even when I'm not streaming, I just talk to myself now while gaming. I try to keep like a little bit of focus on the game, but like I know that like I'm just gonna sit here and yap either way. It's just how I am at this point. I've been doing it for years after all. If you think about it realistically, I've been streaming for actual years. The channel's been around for like 3, so. But yeah, my entire kind of thing is just yapping like my life depends on it. I was actually wondering if it would be of anyone's interests if instead of starting like, I know I post a lot about like schedule changes and stuff in like the Discord and stuff, but I didn't know whether to do like short form like videos just like explaining like updates to the channel and like bits and pieces I'm planning on doing and that sort of stuff. Because I mean that's fairly easy for me to do. Because that's just a case of just sitting and yapping to myself and then slapping some gameplay in the background to keep it entertaining. You're about to do something. No worries. Did the entire skill check that missing one. I'm so... Have you not seen some of the shorts on my channel from like last year? There's one where I hit like over like 50 skill checks. Better be alive when I return. Oh, I'm here. I'm gonna be here still. I'm not going nowhere. Even more proud now. When I'm actually paying attention, rather than looking at chat, I can actually hit skill checks decently. But it's just a case of, one, being on controller, which has a little bit of input lag. I don't know if you know about Bluetooth, but it does have some input lag. And then, just my brain being very spread out everywhere. It's like... If you think about it, when I'm streaming, I'm actually doing 4 things at once. Because I'm obviously playing the game, but I'm also maintaining the chat, keeping an eye on the Discord. Obviously keeping the chat moderated, and, you know, actively responding and interacting with people. And I obviously also kind of keep an eye on the game chat as well, which is up here. My brain is... Do you know what? I'm a lot better than I used to be. I used to be a lot worse when it came to, like, trying to focus. But I know my ADHD meds definitely did pick that up for me. But I'm still kind of all over the place all the time. Because I think I'm just naturally, like, kind of, like, fry-brained. My brain's like the equivalent of, you ever seen those Scottish chippies that, like, deep fry the Colin the Caterpillar cakes? I feel like that's my brain. Deep fried Colin the Caterpillar. That's a whole phenomenon. But yeah, you know, I mean, I'm good. Braining like crazy, but I'm not actually too bad with Treppy. A lot of the times I'm just running builds that aren't necessarily meant for being like chased. For example, this is entirely just generator orientated. Right, I'm back. Welcome back to the absolute crazy of crazy. Nurse, he's out again, and talking about unk things. So, did you know that taxes are a real thing? Don't worry, you don't have to pay taxes if you don't earn over 12,000, I think it is, in a year. Tamed... Eat them all, you're gonna turn into one of those at this rate, like... That's like saying, I'm gonna eat like 10 billion carrots. You're going to become a carrot. The IRS repossessed my chair that spins. The IRS repossessed my left kidney. Although I'm not sure they were the actual IRS, considering the fact that they were very dodgy. If that is my fate, then I shall become one. You know what? Fair enough. I can respect the dedication. See, I never had fun chairs. Back when I was in school, I used to get so, like, frequently yelled at for, like, not being able to sit still in a chair. And I'm just there like, what? Back in my day, we didn't have any of these. Well, I don't know, it's really funny. You see those old people that are like, back in my day, we didn't have autism. Yes, you did. You just locked us up in these, like, crazy places, because you're all evil. We still existed. I don't know where the real one is. I'm not that old. I'm only 20. Christ. You guys act like I'm in my 50s. Climbing tables to get materials. I'm dead, yeah. I seen that. I seen that coming, really. But yeah, no, I remember like hearing all these people that were like on the news talking about like how autism doesn't exist back in the day, but like it literally did. You guys were just like ignorant. It's really like silly, isn't it? People are silly. I'm just in my own bubble. Doing what I can. We just live the best lives around here. Streaming and yapping. Nothing more, nothing less. Who let this chicken out? Get back here. I'm gonna get you. Okay. The answer is that I don't know. The person was being the evil chicken. That is the evil chicken. That's Timmy. Timmy is evil. Never trust the chicken. Why do I have 100 and something legendary things? Let's gamble, guys. Who wants to gamble? Gamble? I love gambling. Gambling! Where's my gambling? Where's my gambling? What? Wait. Hello? Did I just get ripped off? Because like usually when you get like a yellow skin, it announces it in the chat, doesn't it? Help? I think I broke it. Guys. Am I wrong? Did I get the skin and it just doesn't show up in the chat or anything? Or like, have I just been completely ripped off? Skin announcement is bugged. Right, okay. So I probably got the skin then. And it just didn't, like, work. Why always shrine? Still get the skin. Okay, I have no idea what I got, but it'll be somewhere in there, I reckon. It's fine. There we go. HO3. I thought you were trying to say H2O. I was like... I thought you were talking about like the you know, like the mermaid show for a second. And I was like, what? When did we get to mermaids? I've never even seen H2O, but I know it's like a mermaid show, and I know there was like loads of people obsessed with it back in the day. And there's something about, so there was something about, the condensation as a meme once. But if I'm the only Twitch viewer. Yeah, Twitch is usually pretty dead, but like, I don't mind it. I know not many people like prefer Twitch. Twitch is my very dead platform. I have like 20 followers. But it's just there for anybody who enjoys the, you know, the convenience of the Twitch interface over YouTube. "20 followers is so famous." No, it's not. That's like actually nothing. I know my YouTube is like a lot more alive. I know there's what, 6k on there at least. But even then, it's still not like huge by any means. All of my channels are really small because at the end of the day, I'm not really anybody special, you know what I mean? The minigame, if you're talking about the skill checks when I'm downed, there's no real point in doing them. I am just gonna bleed out either way. I know this specific person, when they play Slasher, they just camp. Hence the corpse over there. So I try not to, I try not to care too much about reviving with this person. I kind of see them every stream. Because Trappy's a really small community. This person's very notorious for just playing Necron and camping. So I just tend to just like not bother with trying to stay alive. Bottle of water. No, you get a single drop. A drop of water per person. That's all you're allowed. Is that one clip where because of Fortnite? Honestly, that was really funny because like I didn't expect to like actually have my microphone pick up with that. So there's just a random clip of me screaming yes at the top of my lungs. I get really into Fortnite though. But the problem is a lot of people at the minute that are playing Fortnite is like just pure sweats. And I'm there just like being your average player, getting absolutely like one hit by the most like weak gun you've ever seen. Like, what do you mean you like instantly downed me with a veiled SMG? Get out of here. Can't wait to be hitting 360 no scopes as Huggy Wuggy in Fortnite. Get out. Real ones know that Scooby-Doo is where it's at. Do you want the gummy bear? Yes! Yeah, me to be fair. I want some Skittles. I'm just so, like... Fortnite is something else completely, like... It's so fun, and yet it's so crazily cursed at the same time. It does keep me really entertained, though. People don't brush their teeth in England. That is, like, the biggest stereotype I've ever... Ow! Ow, don't do that, please. That's like saying every British person drinks tea. It wouldn't. No, it wouldn't be the same game if they didn't have collab skins every week, but like, at the same time. Those skins are very fun. Like, I can't hate because they are cool. But yeah, it is what it is. What are we on? 2 hours, 28 minutes. I do want to definitely try and get like 3 hours done today in terms of like Trappy stream. And then I'll probably like rest up for a bit and then play like Fortnite or something. Definitely know I want to throw myself in bed and get some like what's the word, like, just rest, I suppose. I don't really, like, nap, per se, but I just kind of lay there. And it somehow works. Huggy Wuggy instead of Freddy Fazbear. No, I know. Where's the FNAF skins? I need those. When can I be playing, when can I be playing Fortnite as, like, Mangle? Where's the purple guy skin, bro? How does Dead by Daylight have Five Nights at Freddy's, but Fortnite doesn't? Oh. Yikes. I don't nap. Yeah, I basically am like that. It's I don't know what it is, but I do tend to like just lay for a while rather than like napping. I just kind of lay there to recover my energy. I don't know what it is. Probably slightly concerning, but I don't care. I've got bigger fish to fry. Right. Okay. Photosynthesis without the sun. Yeah, pretty much, to be fair. Who else is photosynthesizing right now? Why's my back hurt? Which one of you put a curse on me? Don't appreciate this behavior. Haven't seen the sun in like 3 days. See, I was out yesterday. Although, to be fair, it was like borderline raining, so don't know how I'm not dead. Like, I genuinely don't. What is the next viewer suggested stream? I have no idea. My health is a bit up and down at the minute. Whenever I feel better, really. Gotta feed the dogs, yeah. The only thing I'm channeling right now is back pain. I must be acting like stock's going up. No, for real it is. It's like a gamble. I wake up and it's like, now am I gonna have enough back pain to, like, explode the earth? Or am I gonna be feeling actually functional for once? My back hurts so bad. I don't want to, like, I don't know. I might cut this stream a little bit short. I know I said I was going to go for a while today, but, like, my back actually is killing me. Well, you know, there's always next week. Or I can always do Trepidation Thursday. Yeah, okay, I think we're gonna call it here for today, and then I will, worst case scenario, I pick up Trappy later in the week, or I do something else. I'll figure it out. We'll do something. But yeah, that's gonna be all from me for today. Thank you all for coming to the absolute madhouse that is Trepidation Tuesday. I had fun. I hope you guys had fun, although my back's after me now, so I've got to go and lay down for a bit before bad things happen. But yeah, thank you all for coming. I hope you enjoyed. I'll be in the Discord, yada yada yada. Whatever else I have to do. Whatever else I usually say. I don't know. How do I do outros again? I don't know. Either way, I'll see you guys next time. Bye bye.